Boom! Good day, everybody.
Everyone.
How's it going? Welcome, Rise with the Wealth Warriors. Once again, it is 2025. We've done over 100. I think this is our 106th or 7th episode of Rise with the Wealth Warriors.
That's some
crazy.
kind of consistency right there.
Yeah, that's consistency right there. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been tuning in. If you guys are watching this live, hashtag live. If you're watching a replay, hashtag replay. And also let us know where you're all coming from. If you're new to this podcast, I'm Nathan Brokkers up in Northern Alberta, Canada. And that's Daniel Chou down in Tucson, Arizona. Say what's up, Daniel.
What's going on? Yeah, I see Grant. And also this morning, right before this live, I was testing our StreamYard account because last week we had some technical difficulty when we try to go live. Okay. And I'm glad all the software works. And yeah.
TikTok's up and running. What's up, TikTok? Thank you guys for all tuning in today. I want to say a special thank you to everybody who supported us in the last few years, especially 2023, right? A lot of you have been to a lot of these Rise with the Wealth Warriors podcasts, and I want to say thank you. This is why we do it, is especially for those who keep showing up, asking questions, engaging, right? That's why we do this, is for you guys, right? And we enjoy every bit of it, right? So I want to say thank you for every one of you guys who've supported us along the way. Big announcement. I haven't really posted it. I was meant to post it yesterday, and I just got so busy, and I never got to posting it on Facebook. But yesterday was my 4-year anniversary of becoming an entrepreneur. 4-year anniversary. I bought my first course 4 years ago yesterday, right?
Yep.
And it's what started this whole thing. It's what got these awards. It's what got me out of my trucking career. It's what got me partners with Daniel Chou for the last 3.5 years, right? All because I took action. I believed in myself. I saw what other people could do. And I just said to myself, if they can do it, why can't I? Right?
Hey, bring us back to that your initial journey, okay? Because we all started from the same place, right? And what was the first course you bought online?
It was the same one most people who are watching right now, right? It was a good old Legendary Marketer, right? I bought their $7 course, right? For a cup of coffee, right? I actually showed our students last night my very first TikTok that I made, right? That I made 4 years ago. I showed the students. I was scruffed right out in a big trucker's beard, right? Big logging beard. Truck behind me. Hey, if you guys want to learn how to make extra income online for less than a Starbucks coffee, I want you guys to follow me and head to the link in my bio to start learning how to make money online. Something like that. It was horrible. Horrible video, man. Oh my God. I was just roaring last night watching it with the students. I was like, see guys, I had no clue what I was doing 4 years ago when I started. But I started. That was the thing. I started posting. I started getting better, right? I started learning, right? Then I showed them a TikTok 6 months in, right? Total confidence, right? Total confidence 6 months in, even with no teeth in my damn mouth, right? So that's the thing, like, just start, people, right? So, like, I bought my first course, Legendary Marketer. Went through it. It's what got me started in this industry. It's what got me curious in this industry, right? But I never bought the blueprints. And I still made my first. I actually just had it up. I have it up on my computer right now. I'm logged into my dashboard on Legendary Marketer. I did $7,106 with Legendary Marketer from just that $7 investment, right?
Congratulations.
Then a month later, after I bought Legendary Marketer, I wasn't paying no $2,500 for blueprints, right? So then I started hearing about Jonathan's program, which was only $14.97, right, at the time. And that's when I reached out to Daniel, right? Me and Daniel started talking and stuff, and then he pitched me Jonathan Montoya's for $14.97. I'm like, bro, I got to do that on a payment plan, man. I can't afford that. And what's really crazy is I still remember this. You remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
I went to do the payment plan, and it ended up paying full price by mistake. My wife almost killed me, literally, right? So I was stressed out, but that's what took me and Daniel to the moon, right? Me and Daniel, we took this program, literally we crushed it. Daniel, he's got a 100K award with Jonathan Montoya. Me and Daniel, this award back here, right? Oh, I don't have my lights on. This award back here, me and Daniel got 10K in 32 days together, right? I think I got this one in, I think it was a couple months, right? So, but yeah, it's crazy, man. This journey's been freaking wild, man. 4 years, like 4 years of being an entrepreneur. It's been over 3.5 years since I haven't worked a job.
Hey, Nate, I still remember those moments vividly, okay? I mean, tell us, okay, when you were driving truck at the time, right? What made you want to be, besides that, I know that your daughter say, hey, daddy, why do you work so much, right? You work hard, but you were not there for them. Besides that hit hit you like a ton of bricks, but what made you want to pick up Legendary Marketer, okay? And what convinced you that there is a potential, that's a route you need to pursue, right?
And it's actually pretty crazy because it wasn't all of these other marketers like Brian Brewer, and well, I was actually a big fan of, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now, but he's into real estate now. But anyways, oh, that's gonna bug me. I'll have to figure it out later. But I was watching these younger guys making money. Remember? I can't remember.
Brendan? Is it Brendan?
I can't remember, man. I can't even remember the kid's name. He was in college, right? Just like your normal college student, right? Like the guy, he was showing us like the back office of Legendary, right? And he was I just kept on watching him, but he was only 17. So I knew, like,
you're talking about the black guy, right?
Well, there was him and then this other guy, right? I was watching. Come on, people, help us out. Help us out. What's his name? What is the black kid's name? I can't remember. He's amazing. He's awesome.
I don't remember either. Right? Yeah. I was see that also part of my inspiration as
well. Daryl Gray. That's it. Daryl Gray. Daryl Gray.
Yeah. You're
the man.
Yes, guys, OG. Yeah.
Daryl Gray, man, he's doing awesome still on YouTube. He's still pushing affiliate shit stuff on YouTube, right?
Okay.
His YouTube channel blew up. I was watching him and this other 17-year-old kid crushing it on TikTok, just crushing it, making money left, right, and center. I was like, these 17-year-old kids are making more than me while I'm sitting here driving truck for 12, 15 hours a day. I was looking at them. And then it finally clicked to me. Like, he kept on showing me like how affiliate marketing works, right? You go in, you can leverage, you can get a hold of any brands out there, right? Leverage their name and their products to make commissions. And then when I was still skeptical. I was still really skeptical when I first bought Legendary, because the thing was, like, what really made me click was, you know what? We're selling information to other people and we can make money off of that. I was just like, there's something going on with this, and I just had to figure it out, right? I had to get involved. So I said $7, whatever, right? But then when I opened up the $7 and explained it more in detail, like Legendary Marketer, like the first 3 days, and it started explaining it. And then, of course, the big old pitch in day 5. I just told I got on the call with their closer or their whatever, right? Got on the call and I just looked at him and said, dude, I'm not buying your $2,500 blueprints. He just looked at me. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, I know you're going to pitch me a $2,500 blueprints. I'm not buying them. I don't have that money. So just unlock the rest of my 15 days for me so I can finish learning these skills. Right? So I got him to unlock it. Right? I went through, it was actually day 2 and day 3 were really eye-opening to me, right? Like setting up your system and stuff like that. I ended up setting up my funnel and everything within 8 days, right? And I'm not tech savvy. Trust me, guys, I struggled, man. And I set it up on Builderall of all freaking platforms. Oh, my God, man. That one, don't ever do Builderall, y'all. It's a crap program. I don't bash freaking softwares, but that's one don't get. I got on Builderall, and then eventually, what's his name? Big Chris DigiMorano. That's it. Chris DigiMorano got me over onto ClickFunnels, right? Yeah. Right before me and you met up and stuff, right? Because I had made within, I think it was the first 3 or 4 weeks, I made my first $1,000 day with Legendary Marketer, which was $1,350 for me as a Canadian, right? So when I first showed up, I was all in. all in, right? All in, right? It took me 8 days to get my first sale with Legendary Marketer, 8 days, but that $2.80 was like the turning point. I can actually make money online. I don't care if it's $2.80, right? I just made money online just by creating videos. Oh yeah, my hunger just went woo, right? And then when I had that $1,000 day, right? That was crazy. And then that's when you saw me. It was when I hopped on Wake Up Legendary, right?
Right.
Wake Up Legendary with Dave Sharp, and I did the whole show with no teeth in my mouth.
Right.
Guys, I literally started my first 4 months online with no teeth in my mouth. I had them taken out February 4th. So it was like over 2 weeks after I started my online business. I had my teeth yanked out. February 4th was the day I got my first sale online. I'll never forget it, right? Because it was around 11:30 at night and the whole damn neighborhood heard me. Guaranteed. I woke up my kids. I woke up my wife. Fucking, I scared the crap out of her, right? Because I looked at my phone, looked at my notifications on my email. You just made a sale. Congratulations, right? And I was just like, woohoo! Right? It was just that I can do this, right? And then, I got on with Dave Sharp, did that Wake Up Legendary. Then you contacted me, and me and you pretty much freaking connected and started building our empire, right? And it's been fun wild ride, right? We've had a lot of ups and downs along the way, right? There's been struggles, but we overcome them, right? As entrepreneurs, right? It's our job to find a solution to those problems, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Exact same day as I got my first high ticket, Nate. Nice, Bert. Nice.
What's up, Coach Chris? Thank you for tuning in.
Bert, what's up, Scott? And I nearly got sucked into Builderall. Oh yeah, don't get that one.
I didn't jump on that train when you guys were doing it.
Builderall is horrible. It was not for me, man. There's too much tech involved with that. Too much tech, right? Speaking of that, y'all, me, Daniel, and Chris, I'm going to reach out to you because I know you're down for it. But we're going to do a live Rise with Wealth Warriors either next week or the following week on the #1 software for all marketers online. We're going to show you guys and take you into the back end of Funnel Freedom and show you guys why you need this software. Because it's a game changer in 2025. What they're doing with Funnel Freedom, no other software has what Funnel Freedom is. It's literally an all-in-one. You can have your community. We'll get into it when we bring up the Funnel Freedom show. Okay, I'm not going to get into it right now. I'm so excited about it because even I can use it. It's that user-friendly. At first, it was a little glitchy and stuff like that, but Sean and Chris and Jonathan, they've freaking poof. They've created a masterpiece.
Right now, it was not like 4 years ago when we first got started, right? We have to learn everything from scratch. With Funnel Freedom, besides the software that we are using, pretty much running our multi-7-figure business, but Jonathan, Chris, Sean, they basically put their brain into it, okay? So a lot of resources right in there that you guys can use it immediately, whether you are doing online business or whether you want to grow your offline local business. Super, super powerful, okay? So we're going to bring Chris on the show. And just recently, they came out with the Funnel Freedom University, okay? Of course, we're going to talk about that in our upcoming show, okay?
Yeah. So yeah, man, and then you started this with 35K in debt too, man. You had no other option, right? So
yeah,
it's been a while ride the last 4 years, man.
Yeah, before I met you, I want to talk about fear and procrastination, okay? So when I first got started, because I was dead broke, right? I got sued for 35K in debt. And I started looking for opportunities. How can I make some money, right, online? And especially after I got burned by Amazon FBA, okay? But through that journey, I had a habit, okay? Like when I want to buy something, okay? Let's say if I want to buy a power bank, right? I saw it on Amazon. What I do is I will go to YouTube and to watch review videos, right? I want to see what's the top 10 power bank that in 2025 I can buy right now. So I'm gonna go through different people's review videos, trying to know the in and out of the product before I buy it, right? I don't want to make the wrong purchase. And so when I watch those review videos, I see basically the video is talk about the product, and they tell you, hey, click the link in the description, then you can buy this product. Okay. Initially, I didn't know why they have to do that. Okay. Then I found out they actually making money by people going through their link. Then that was an interesting concept for me initially. Okay. So, okay, I can make money by doing that, by making review videos. Then once I dive in deeper, I found out selling information, courses, right? I can actually potentially make way more money than trying to sell physical product. To me, that was a new concept 4 years ago. Okay. So I started learning how to do this, but my initial journey was hard because I picked the platform YouTube without having any skill, without having any presentation skills, right? But I picked YouTube as my first platform. So before I met you, I spent 7 months of time review all kinds of different courses online. I went crazy. Okay, I review over 111 products, different courses, different tools, resources in 7 months of time. Couldn't make more than $1,000 a month. Then I know you guys are crushing it on TikTok. To me, I had my own fear, wrong mindset. Okay, I was thinking about, because that was I think during Donald Trump, during the time. Okay, I heard Donald Trump gonna shut down TikTok. Okay, at some point. So I told myself, why would I want to spend time to grow my social media following? Then all of a sudden next year, everything I built will be taken away, right? So that actually delayed my process. But I got to the point, whatever I did, just not working out, and see you guys are crushing it on TikTok, then I decided to jump in. And that's how I met you at the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty, because I remember you commented on one of my TikTok videos. It was one of my viral videos. It was a TikTok video that I did near the end of April. It was like near the end of April, right? That's when me and you connected, right?
Yeah.
Because I quit my trucking career. That was my hook. I quit my trucking career to stay home with my kids and blah blah blah, right? Spend more time with my family. That hit like over a freaking million views on that video.
I still have that screenshot. When I comment on your video, then you reply back, then we connected at the first place. Okay. So here's a small tip for you. Always document your journey, right? Document like a crazy. You never know. One day you might need it to tell a story. Okay. Maybe you're just getting started. You are still trying to figure out. You think that you don't have any value to do an amazing presentation. Doesn't matter. Be your own best reporter. Okay. Document your journey, good or bad, right? Just document it. Later, you have enough material to tell a story. Okay.
Yeah, Scott, you posted in school looking for clarity on how pop works. Follow the 10K fast track, buddy. Follow the 10K fast track. Pop is the master resale rates, right? So
yeah.
You gotta create your own funnel and stuff and collect payments yourself. So you have actually, for those of you in school, pay attention. I'm gonna be making a Loom video and a very special post for you guys inside of school after this live podcast, after Rise with the Wealth Warriors. I'm going to be making a very important special post for you guys to help you guys close more sales.
Yeah. So for people who don't know what POP is, okay, the POP is basically the master resale rights products me and Nate and also our coaches put together, okay? And basically it give you all the knowledges that we learn that help us starting from zero to making multiple seven figures, okay? And including some coaching programs that we invested multiple 5 figures last year to help grow our own company. So it's the digital marketing course, and not only that, it also gives you the license. Okay, so without you creating anything from scratch, if you want to get into this business, right? If you want to have a proven to sell offer, when you purchase POP, not only you learn from it, you also own the license to sell it as your own. Okay, and Scott, for your case, right? Just go through that training, create your funnel. Then you have your own POP offer ready for you to take orders.
Yeah.
Freaking
man. Also, guys, what other brands out there is as cocky as I am enough to freaking put a tattoo of their brand on their damn arm? Wealth Warriors. I actually got this done when I was in Mexico last year with me, my wife. her friend and her husband came with us to Mexico last year, so that was a fun time, man. We all got tattoos the same day, right? So my wife got a nice little one on her arm right here, right? So
Nice, nice,
right,
nice.
so it was pretty cool, man. Like you thought I was crazy when I sent you that photo.
I feel inspired. I feel inspired.
You're like, what? I was like, dude, I just got our brand tattooed on me, right? So
That's dope. That's
yeah,
dope. Yeah.
I'm going through it today and have been setting up my products. What's the difference in the products? We have a post inside of school explaining all the products. I think it's under Ankush posted. It's under one of the announcement posts. So it
Yeah.
actually explains the difference between between passion traffic secrets, and zero to profits. So ZTP. So
Yeah. So there are 3 packages. Okay, $1,000, $500, and $100. Okay. So just go find that post. If not, just tag inside the school community. Then he can find that information for you. Okay, Scott.
yeah, it's just tag Ankush, be like, hey Ankush, what's the difference between the 3? And he'll probably just tag you in the post. So
yeah. Just tag Ankush is the easier. Yeah, Ankush will get back to you on that.
yeah, so I'm kind of pumped, man. It's gonna be a good freaking year, man. We just partnered up with good old Jonathan Montoya, right? Creating an inner circle and stuff. I can't wait to release that here this week.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys will be hearing more about that.
Yeah. Let me ask you, okay? Because I mean, from blue collar dad, we all work for blue collar job before, but before you didn't have any, I would say, didn't have any like a real life business experience, and you blew up very, very quickly. Okay. So if you want to summarize, looking back the last 4 years, what would you say would be the number one skill that helped you got to where you are at right now in the business world?
Perseverance was one of the things. Consistency, pretty much those, right? Perseverance is one thing I learned when I was on the streets, right? You got to be resourceful. You got to be resourceful, right? And that's one thing I did learn when I was on the streets for 8 years is resourcefulness, right? I had to figure out my resources, where I could eat, where I could get food, where I could get this, right? Being resourceful is probably one of the bigger skills that I found online, right? Because not every you're not going to have the answers to everything. Not everybody can just wait 5, 10, 20 minutes. If you guys can be resourceful in this online space, you can move a lot faster, right? Like me and Daniel, if we don't know something, we figure it out. We go out and we go searching for the answer, right? We don't just wait or buy another course. We'll go figure it out. If we have to buy a freaking program, we will. Just like we spent $30,000 on Richard Yu to learn IG shoutouts, right? So it's if you guys want to learn something, don't be afraid to invest in that actual skill, but just do your due diligence, right? Do your due diligence, make sure they're right. I'm pumped though, right? Perseverance is probably the big one because without that, I probably would have quit. Right. I've had there's just too much. Right. But that's probably the biggest skill is resourcefulness. Is that I guess I had that already. Right.
Yeah.
So presence would probably be a big one because I was not a people person, man. I still really ain't. Right. I was shocked. My wife thought I was freaking crazy when I started creating TikToks. She's like, dude, what are you doing putting yourself online? Right. And I said, hey, you not see these people making all this money online? Frig, if I can do that, if they can do that, why can't I? I'm going to do what I can. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like she literally thought I'd gone off the deep end.
Yeah.
She's like, are you having a midlife crisis?
From looking at you, right? You went through the street university, right? For decades. I mean, that also give you the quality that most people don't have, okay? Because as your partner, as your friend, I do see that how, like you say, how perseverance that you are to push through all the challenges, and also how much judgment, right? You need to deal with, right? We all have haters online, but
I love my haters.
Those things, right, hold a lot of people back. Okay, when I first started, I got very low self-esteem, right? My last business failed and my family atmosphere was not good, right? I didn't know. I only know I got to figure out, but I didn't have confidence initially that I could make it work, okay? And so you do have the quality that a lot of people don't have, right? I see a lot of beginners, they are worried about to put themselves out there. And what if people don't give them their love and approval for what they are about to do, right? Share with us, how do you overcome that? I mean, because you deal with that a lot. And sometimes we all human being, right? We all have our own feeling. How do you overcome that?
Well, the thing I've learned over the years, man, is just to realize that other people don't pay your freaking bills, right?
Oh, that's nice.
Literally, other people do not pay your bills. Nobody else is coming to save you but you. Literally, right? You can make 1,000 excuses, but it's not going to change your situation, right? It's literally like, it's just, for me, I started this industry with no teeth in my mouth. I had so many haters. If you're making so much money, why can't you afford teeth? Well, do you know how much dentures cost? Just to get my teeth yanked out and get my first set of dentures, my first set. I'm on my 5th now. My first set, it would cost $12,000 just to get all my teeth. It's 10 grand for my teeth to get yanked out, and another 2 grand just for the dentures. Right?
Wow.
For permanent dentures, they want $50,000.
Oh wow.
And that's here in Canada with our free healthcare, right? It's not free, man. Right. That's the thing, right? Our dental, it's just, yeah, it's insane. 50 grand for things. Now, if I want to go get implants, right, where my bottom dentures just click in, right? Two things is going to cost me 5 grand, right?
Pretty expensive, huh?
I'd rather invest that money than spend it on my freaking teeth, right? I don't even wear my bottoms most of the time, right? That's the thing, right? And I don't even eat with them. So going back to like haters and doubters and people like putting you on there, it comes down to, guys, literally, like, nobody else is paying your bills, right? If you guys want this bad enough, create content, get out there, put yourself out there. The money is outside of your comfort zone. If you guys are comfortable, you're not working hard enough. You're not putting yourself out there enough, right?
Right.
It just comes down to it, right? I started this because of my kids. I wanted more time with my kids, right? I was working too much. I was missing out on their school concerts. I was missing out on them growing up. I was missing out on their firsts, right? Now I don't have to. Now I get to be a hockey dad. I get to be a present parent. I'm home when they get home, right? I'm there to send them off to school with a hug and a kiss, right? I wouldn't give this up for anything. For anything, right? I'm sorry, but like, a job was holding me back, right? I was born to be my own boss. Some people, they're just meant to work, right? People like me who just didn't do good in school, right? ADHD. I have a very black sheep background. I was the black sheep of the family, right? Always getting in trouble and stuff like that. I hated authority, right? Now I know why, because I was destined to be an entrepreneur. I was destined to be my own boss. I wasn't destined to work for 40 years for somebody else, even though I did it for 25 years already as a blue collar worker. I wasted a lot of those years not realizing that I could give my family so much more just by being my own boss, by learning some high income skills and start investing into some assets.
Yep. Oh, and also let me piggyback on that, okay? And I want to give you some quick summary, right? Just by having a chat with you guys and also with Nate, right? How to get started. And once you get started, right? How to build your brand online, okay? If you pay attention, I mean, Nate just being himself, but he talked about his journey. He talked about his story, right? And that's what you need to focus on, okay? Especially our students, go deep in sharing your story, your transformation. Okay, everybody can be selling different products, but that will not make you unique. If you really want to stand out, you got to know how to build the relationship with your audience. Okay, and there's no faster way than if you know how to tell your story. Okay, just want to share a quick tip here.
Yeah, guys, like, me and Daniel have been sharing our stories this whole time, and it keeps people engaged. Why? Because people's lives are entertaining, right? It not only gives people hope, but it inspires them, right? If you guys can inspire people, that's half your battle right there, right? Is like, your storytelling is what's going to make you relatable, and that's what's going to inspire people to get started, right?
Yeah.
Like, this industry is so freaking big. You guys don't have to You guys can come in and learn these skills online and promote whatever the heck you want. It doesn't have to be digital products. It doesn't have to be courses. You guys can literally go out there and promote whatever you want, right?
Yep.
My wife just ordered 2 books for my kids, right? 2 books for my kids. They're private, they're personalized books with their names right on the front, hardcover, right? Names on the front. And it's like a Where's Waldo book. They got to go find them, their little cartoon of themselves, and their photos are actually in the book, right? But they got to find themselves in that book and stuff. You know, I looked it up, and that company has an affiliate program, right? Right. Now, unfortunately, I did apply and I got denied, right? Because not all affiliate programs, they didn't like our Elite Income Empire website, I guess. I used that domain, and I got denied because even the same with Harley Davidson, right? Not every affiliate program is going to approve you as an affiliate. That's why you got to build up your reputation, build up your pixels, build up your brand and stuff, so these businesses will approve you, right? Harley Davidson, I've applied for them for the last 4 years, or probably over a dozen times. I love Harley Davidson. I have a lot of Harley Davidson stuff, right? I don't own a bike, but I've always been a big Harley fan, right? And I know a lot of that stuff sells really well, right? I could sell crap out of it, right?
Yeah.
I know a lot of bikers, right? So I want to be an affiliate for Harley Davidson, but their restrictions and stuff are so, like, you got to have so many people going through your website a month, right? And that stuff, right? So it's crazy, right? But there's other programs, like I know so many people, like one of our students even, right? She was wearing a necklace and she became an affiliate and made a story post and sold her first physical product.
Physical product.
Just by doing a 5-minute story post, right?
Yeah.
The thing's crazy, man. Like, you guys could literally go out there and promote anything you guys want, right?
Yeah.
You have a passion for something. A big niche right now, I don't know why, but a big niche right now for y'all is pets. Pets is a massive niche, especially on TikTok for some reason. Maybe I'm just on that side of TikTok, right? But pets. I saw a TikTok yesterday, and they showed the income from last year, January, February, March, April. This person's pets made over $300,000 from brand deals to UGC and affiliate marketing. I was blown away. And all the person does is just create videos of their pet playing with toys and stuff, or eating a special treat. They got brand deals from like PetSmart, Kibbles and Bits, friggin' all these brand deals from these big animal brands, and they're paying her like $30,000 to create a freaking TikTok video.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Guys, like, it's insane what you guys can do out there. Like, that's like literally that person made $300,000 just by creating videos of their damn pets, right? So like, the money online space is absolutely huge, guys. You just got to get involved and put in the damn work, right? I don't care about courses or whatever. Just get out there and start learning these damn skills, because they're going to be life-changing.
And consistency, okay? Perseverance. Don't forget the tip Nate shared with you guys. I want to address, hey, what's up, Casey? Thank you for tuning in. I want to answer to Polly's question, okay? Polly say, I have a story, but not sure how to deliver it, okay? So Polly, you are inside our school, right? Go to classroom, then start from that 0 to 10K fast track module, okay? In there, I think in week 2, okay? Week 2, you're gonna start from learning the framework, how to create your viral transformational post, okay? So just go through week 2 training, do it step by step, okay? We have a lot of students that implementing that when they first got started, okay? So go through that module. I think that's gonna help you a lot.
Yeah. And I just wanted, Paulie said TikTok's not relevant anymore. It's not relevant in the States anymore. I'm Canadian. TikTok ain't going anywhere. Hi, TikTok! I'm actually on TikTok right now. TikTok ain't going anywhere in Canada, UK. It's only banned in the United States and India, pretty much, right? So it's not going anywhere. We're just losing the American audience. That's all we're doing, which is a big audience. It's a massive audience, right? Over 150 million Americans were on TikTok, right? So they're all moving over to Red Note, I guess. So they're all moving over to Red Note. I just created an account yesterday. Chris created an account too. A lot of people are moving over to Red Note as TikTok refugees. That's a hashtag to leave if you guys join Red Note. TikTok refugee, and you'll start. I saw somebody, they gained over 100,000 followers in 24 hours on Red Note. Over 100,000 followers in less than 24 hours. That's insane.
That's
They
crazy.
have over 300 million subscribers on Red Note. Now, that's a Chinese app. A lot of it's still in Mandarin, but they're actually already moved a lot of it into English. Right. So it's a Chinese app, and there's pretty much American people giving the big FU to the government. That movement is priceless, buddy. It's priceless. I've been roaring for days, man, about that. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny, right? So TikTok's only banned in the US. Yeah. Red Note. Yes, Red Note is the big app. It's actually the #1 downloaded app in the world right now because of this ban.
Yeah,
right?
Chris say right now it's the #1 free app. Yeah, right now.
yeah, it's the #1 free app right now. So it's literally you go to your Play Store or wherever, man. It's pretty much there's ads. I even seen a Red Note ad on TikTok yesterday. It literally said join Red Note. I was roaring. I was laughing so hard. Oh, the government's calling me. They want their tax money. You mentioned Sora before, and have you made any videos with it? I've made a couple videos with Sora. That's a ChatGPT function. That's a ChatGPT 4.0 function. It costs a lot to make longer videos, more than 10 seconds. It's like $200 a month. Wow. So I'm not spending that for longer than 10 seconds, because you can get up to 5 minutes, I guess, with that. But yeah, if it's worth it and you guys want to do faceless, that Sora will do everything for you guys. It's freaking insane. Might be worth it. What did he do, Nicholas?
Nicholas say, okay, Nicholas
say, Daniel?
Chinese there. He say, I can speak Mandarin. Nicholas is in Taiwan, okay? Nicholas owns his bar, restaurants in Taiwan. I had the honor to meet up with him when I was in Taiwan last summer.
Just wait till Orange Man comes in. Oh yeah, I think once great old President Trump gets into office, he's gonna flip the ban on TikTok anyways. He's got too many followers. He literally, if it wasn't for TikTok, he might have lost. So, but yeah, I see that on the billing page, not included with ChatGPT Pro. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I've been having a roar of a time watching some of these TikToks about people moving over to Red Note. They're all like, there's a bunch of Mandarin and Chinese sounds that people are using now, and they're all like, and they're all like trying to learn Mandarin so I can get over on the Red Note. It's crazy. And then there's tons of people who are on Red Note who are actually teaching Americans, right, how to speak Mandarin.
Hey, right? Nicholas, this might be a niche for you, okay? If you want to grow, because I mean, you can read Chinese, right? I think that can be an angle for you, okay, Nicholas? Try it.
Yeah, so yeah, friggin' Nicholas, there's a course for you, buddy. Hey, if you're in Taiwan there, Nicholas, I'd definitely get on TikTok, buddy. I made like $5 just for going live on TikTok for like 15 minutes, man. People gift like crazy over there, buddy. I'd definitely be going live on TikTok. People gift like crazy in Taiwan, buddy. So like I was on there because I created one TikTok account when I created one TikTok account when I was live, when I was in Taiwan with you, right? And because I created it in Taiwan, I was getting all these Taiwan people following me on TikTok, right? And when I went live, I made like $5 in 15 minutes.
Yeah, right? in Taiwan, China, right? I mean, the social media donation culture is very popular. That's how they monetize their audience, right? You go live, you create content, then your followers just donate some money to you.
Yeah,
and you make $5 just doing 15 minutes live. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that wasn't even me trying, right? I see some when I was in Taiwan I seen a lot of the other creators, right? They're literally just sitting there, and the freaking gifts are just pouring in, man, just pouring in, right? I was like, holy crap, man, these people are making a lot of money just with freaking just sitting in front of TikTok.
Yeah.
Right? I was freaking blown away, man, because it's freaking crazy. So I absolutely, it's definitely going to be a change in 2024 and 2025, guys. If like TikTok is out of the States for a while, it's going to be a gong show out there, man. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that's gonna benefit you guys more than anything. Why?
Yep.
Because you're gonna get on different social apps, right? You're gonna get different social apps. You're gonna have new eyeballs looking at your stuff, right? That's why I created a Red Note account. That's why I created a fan base account. Why? Because they're newer apps that people. Well, Red Note's actually been around for years. You said, Daniel, it's the number one app in China, right? So it's been around for years. But like other apps like Fanbase, right? Other apps like Fanbase and stuff like that is. Yeah, that's why we don't talk politics. Politics and business just don't go together, right? But yeah, friggin', I loved it in Taiwan, man. Friggin', if you guys ever get a chance, get out there, man. Trust me, get out there, guys. That's an amazing country. Just don't go in July like I did.
Too hot.
Too hot. Too hot, man. Friggin', I'd like to probably go in the springtime. It looks like a good time there in the springtime, right? So but we had a blast, and you're going back again this summer, aren't you?
Yeah, this summer. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I wish I could go back again, but
we will. Yeah.
Definitely. Guys, keep your eyes open because we're actually launching a brand new, speaking of all these platforms, we're launching a brand new platform this year. Watcher is finally coming out. It's in beta testing right now and stuff like that. So we're actually in the works of releasing Watcher platform, which is going to introduce Web 2 to Web 3. So there's a little bit of crypto involved, but this is gonna bring a lot of people who are skeptical about crypto and bring them on over to the Web 3 because our platform is designed for creators. It's designed for e-commerce, right? It's designed for community, right? So the whole point with Watcher is the content creators and your viewers get paid just for engaging and creating content on the platform, right? So that alone in itself is going to take over the industry. Plus there's built-in AI, built-in e-commerce, right? It's literally going to be the number one app by the end of 2025. I'll put my money on that. Right? I'm excited about it, right? And me and Daniel have some NFTs we're going to be giving away here real soon. So keep your ears and eyes open. So we're going to be giving away some free NFTs here in a bit. So we'll bring that in. Me and Daniel don't talk crypto much. So if anybody reaches out to you trying to beat me or Daniel and try selling you crypto, don't do it. Me and Daniel don't sell it. We don't promote crypto. We just invest into crypto. Okay.
Right.
We don't sell it. We don't promote it. So I want to be very clear with y'all. If somebody reaches out trying to sell you freaking crypto, acting like us, it ain't us. So don't do it. Right. I don't sell crypto. I'm not in that niche. I just invest into it. Right. So,
Right.
Which my crypto portfolio is just going kaboom.
Congratulations.
Right? I woke up this morning. It's at the highest point it's ever been at right now is my crypto portfolio.
Congratulations.
I woke up this morning and it's at the highest point it's ever been at so far. So I'm good. And you don't get taxed on it unless you cash it out.
Beautiful. That's awesome. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Okay. Nay, final words from you.
Yeah, guys, I want to say thank you all for tuning in this week. We plan on bringing on a brand new student next week. Hopefully, I know some of you know who he might be. Big old Papa Don, right? He's been in the industry for just as long as we have, right? And the guy is an amazing guy. We had the pleasure of sitting down talking with him for like 2 hours yesterday. So might be bringing on Papa Don next week. If that doesn't happen next week, we'll do a whole introduction of Funnel Freedom and why you guys are missing out on the best platform online. You guys are literally losing money by not using the software. So I want to say thank you all for tuning in today, and we're going to catch you all later next week for Rise with Wealth Warriors, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Other than that, I want to say thank you all for tuning in this week, and we'll catch you all later. For those of our students partnered in with Jonathan on our 5K program, we have a live coaching call tomorrow at
2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, 2 p.m. Pacific time. And just to remind some of the students, if you are in the mentorship, okay, last week me and Nathan teach you guys how to create your own brain guide. Okay, I already got a chance to see Grant, right? Bert Grant, his work, super amazing. Okay, so if you didn't get that, make sure you go into the community and watch the replay. And this week, tomorrow, we have another amazing class for you guys. Okay, so check out the community announcement inside Jonathan's Freedom Inner Circle community. Okay, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Nate.